I am so amazed, y'all. Like, I'm sitting here and I start speaking about my great grandmother, putting together the lineage of my family. My grandmother was a Cherokee Indian, my great grandmother. My great grandfather was part of Indian. He still had Indian, still had a part because he was part of it, part of Indian. But she was the full-blown Cherokee Indian. So I was sitting here saying, like, dang, I'm like, my grandmother, my great grandma, she ain't play no games. I'm like, she'd carry her gun anywhere she went. She'd have it in her purse. She'd have it everywhere with her. Anybody come on any bull crap, she'll pull that out. She defended her family as well. You try to do anything to her grandkids, baby, she'll pull that gun out on you so quick. Soon as I spoke that, y'all, that song by Dr. Dre, I didn't push nothing. It ain't even on my playlist, but the song by Dr. Dre, I think it's called Let It Ride or Let's Ride. That song just popped on. And I listened to a couple lyrics of the song, what it was saying. And I'm like, oh my God. It's my great grandma. I feel like it's my great grandma. Her spirit is in me or something, like, because she did not play no games. She defended her family. And she was very powerful. She did stay to herself too a lot. I noticed that too by my great grandma. She stayed to herself a lot, but when she needed to speak up, she will speak up. She didn't play no games. You was not messing with her family. And she wasn't letting nobody mess with her. She got on the bus with her gun in her purse. She kept that gun on her everywhere she went. Kept it right in her pocket. What she called it, her pocketbook? She kept it right in her purse. My great grandma kept that right in her purse. She did not play no games. I am so amazed. I'm so thankful what God is doing. God is opening up more spiritual gifts. He are unlocking gifts that I did not know I had. As I was just sitting here speaking on my bloodline, I'm like, Indian bloodline. That's that Indian blood that's in me. It's the Indian bloodline. It's powerful. Soon as I spoke with my great grandma, then I was saying my grandma, my grandfather. I'm like, my grandfather, grandma, they ain't play them games either. They didn't play no games. My grandma didn't play that. Nor my great grandfather didn't play that neither. Baby, I thank God. Now I'm seeing when I speak on certain things, I am seeing that what God just showed me when I spoke about my great grandma. I was speaking on the bloodline and how powerful she was, how she kept her gun with her everywhere. And she didn't play no games. Anybody come on any bull crap, she'll pull it out on you quick. She would defend her family. She didn't play that. I'm looking at myself right now. I'm like, I see the Indian bloodline. I see it in me. And that song by Dr. Dre, Let's Ride or Let It Ride or whatever it's called, Let's Ride, let it ride, something. I gotta look up at it again. But that song just popped on right after I spoke that song popped right on. I don't even got my music thing set on. It just straight popped on. I didn't push nothing or nothing. That's God. That is my God. Showing me my gifts is powerful. Now I feel like I'm more powerful. I'm more powerful than I think. It's more to me. I am really powerful. God is really showing a power in me. If y'all pay attention to my messages that I speak, baby, the messages that I speak, I am so powerful. My God is so amazing. I thank you, Father God. And you know, y'all, I'm a crybaby. When God bless me with things, I promise y'all, I always cry. It's always be tears come down my eyes. I always cry tears of joy when God blesses me with things. It don't matter what it be, even when it's the little things God blessed me with. It don't matter, anytime God bless me with something, y'all, I'm a crybaby. I always cry. But God is showing me how powerful I am. Like I said, I'm more powerful than what I think. I am so thankful. This is truly a blessing. It is a blessing to have these spiritual gifts that God is really unlocking gifts, my spiritual gifts. God is really showing me a lot of things. Just like in my dream, I told y'all what those people was trying to do. In that dream, I was the girl it showed me. And it was like something, when I was asleep, something was trying to not let me wake up. But I was like, I'm about to wake up. I gotta wake up from this. I gotta wake up from this. And I woke up from that dream. If y'all go listen to my messages, go back to my messages, y'all. My messages, that message, the recent message that I just posted about the woman, the group of people, the men in the group of men with the woman, but that woman was the whole plot of it. Cause she had that, by her having that bungee cord thing in her hand, that showed me she was the plot of it. Cause in her mind, in that dream, her mind was like, she was ready to tie somebody up. She was so ready. And she brought them men with her. That dream. But they didn't realize in that dream, y'all, let me tell you, go back and listen to that dream, what I said. My spirit walked right past them. As if my spirit might even walk right past that woman, that girl that had that bungee cord. However, my spirit bypassed them. It's like I walked straight past them. They didn't even see me walk right past them to go across the street in a dream to get help from the neighbor. But then it was like I couldn't speak, I couldn't talk to tell the neighbor what was happening. I had to write down on a paper like call 911. Then when God took me back to the dream, it took me back again, back to the house. Then when God took me back to the house, it showed the white Caucasian male with the two young females. Then it showed me a closet. But when it showed me in a closet, God was telling me in that dream, something about business paperwork. Then when I told y'all what God showed me in the dream, he showed me that when they came out the house, it looked like all they was coming for paperwork and pictures. I keep hearing pictures. It kept saying pictures and paperwork. So either they was switching paperwork, or either they tried to bring some paperwork into the house. Like I said, either try to switch paperwork. They either stole somebody's paperwork and they tried to change something up. But something about about the closet. So they made it stole something out somebody's closet. That's what that dream showed me. They stole something else. It was of somebody's closet. But in the dream, it was telling me business paperwork. That's why I made that title, what I labeled the title. Every time when I do my messages, my titles is relating to what this dream or whatever the message, whatever download, whatever vision, whatever it is that God shows me. I got another message coming. It's going to be coming up soon too. What God showed me when I was in the shower. I was in the shower yesterday. And God started mentioning to me about insurance, how these insurance companies, they ripping people off of their money. Noticing when you having them small amounts, like 20,000, 30,000, they'll give you that. But when you got these big policies, like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, most of the people that had them type of policies, they not getting that money because they stealing it. These insurance companies, and they getting the law officials, they getting all of them involved, and they all are splitting it. They all is in cahoots of this. God is revealing it to me. Well, I'm speaking it now, so maybe this is going to be part of the whole, this is all put all together with this message. This is like so, y'all, so powerful. My God, hear me out. God is so amazing. It is truly a blessing to be blessed by God. It is a blessing for God to open up his treasure. Because I keep telling y'all, it's a treasure box. And that box got your gifts in there. Probably everything you desire. But you got to put in the work in the time with God to get it. It's not just going to come easy to you. You got to put in some work. Like I said, I'm 39 years old. It took me so long to get where I'm at right now. Baby, it wasn't easy. I went through some struggles. When I tell you, I supposed to have been dead years ago. The devil been trying to take me out when I was young. Back when I was young. There was accidents I survived. Seen the light flash right before my eyes. When I was young and a teenager, I was in the car with some guys. Me and the girl I went to school with. We rode in the car with these particular guys. We was going to their house, you know, how to chill, to, talk, drink, and all that little stuff, whatever. We was young. We was teenagers. I was either probably 16 to 17. But the guy was driving so fast, y'all. I'm talking about, I don't know if he was off an ecstasy pill or something back then, what he was on. But he was driving so fast, I felt like I was at the point, me and the girl, we was like, if y'all slow down, we about to get out this car. We gonna just jump out this car. He was driving so fast, I don't know, was something going through his mind or what. But seeing the light flash before my eyes. I'm talking about, it was a side street. He had to be probably doing like 60, 70 down the side street, y'all. I'm telling you, God's starting to show me back flashbacks. I'm seeing reflection of my life. I keep seeing these flashbacks of events and things that happened to me when I was young, but God is showing me how I made it through so much. Y'all, was a drive-by shooting. The bullet, I was so intoxicated, I didn't even hear the first round of shots go off. But when everything was all done, the bullet was literally right above my head. Baby, when I tell y'all my story, I escaped death so many times. Like I said, when I was in a car accident, God sent the guardian angel to get my son out the car, my youngest baby. Because I was about to bust the window and get my baby out the car. Because at first, I was stuck in the car. The seatbelt wouldn't unclick. The door wouldn't open. But I'm telling y'all, I prayed. And after I was done praying, that door unlocked, that seatbelt unclicked. When the accident happened, y'all, my car spent. It spent twice. When it spent twice, I went and seen God. Because I had a conversation. I know it was God. Because I remember what I was seeing. I seen a few loved ones of mine. They were spirits and they was white. It was white spirits, white angels. I know what I seen. I seen white. But I was blanked out too because I seen dark. Everything was like all black. But when I was talking to God, that's when I started seeing angels and I seen white. Some of my loved ones. And my words that I said to God, I said, this can't be the end of me, God. I know this ain't the end of me. This can't be the end of me. I know this ain't the end of me. I know this ain't. After I had that conversation, because I said, God, I gotta be here for my kids. I gotta be here for my kids. After that was over, y'all, then it was like, okay, that's when whatever happened, I was seeing myself in the car. And that's why I was trying to unclick the seatbelt, trying to open the door. It wouldn't open. The only thing the airbag did, the airbag bust my lip. I didn't even know airbags smoke. Like smoke come out of airbags. The airbag bust my lip. And when I see smoke coming from the back seat, I didn't know what was going on. All my thing was my son, because my baby's in the back seat. So when I was able to unclick that seatbelt, like I said, when I prayed, after I was done praying, that seatbelt unclicked and the door unlocked, I jumped up out that car. I had a knot and stuff, bruised knot, whatever on my knees, legs, whatever, but I didn't care about it. I got out the car with my lip was busted, the airbag busted my lip, but I got out the car. And I was literally, y'all, about to bust the window with my fist to get my son out that car. God sent the angel. Wasn't nobody around. Wasn't nobody outside. This man came out of nowhere. I didn't see nobody walking down the street or nothing. This man came out of nowhere and this man said, stop. He told me, stop. No, like, don't do that. No. This man said, I'll get your son out the car. I'll get him out the car. I don't know, y'all, what that man did. But whatever he did, he went in the car. However he went through that backseat, I don't know how he did it, whatever. But he gave me my son. He got my son, my youngest baby. He got him out that car. That man gave me my son. After that, y'all, that man disappeared. I looked. That man disappeared. When I was trying to tell the officers and them, like, there was a man that helped me get my son out the car. That man was not around. That's when I realized and knew that God sent angels to help you, to save you. That was a guardian angel. Because maybe who knows if I'd have busted the window with my fist, ain't no telling. But God stopped that and sent the angel to get my son out the car. Then I thought my little sister was in the car with me on the passenger side. I kept tapping her. She wasn't saying nothing, budging or nothing. I thought she was gone. But when I got out the car, after I got my son, I walked over to the passenger side, opened up her door. Because at first her door was stuck. I opened her door, got her out the car. She got out the car, she held her head up. She had like a little bruise, bleeding from the side of her face or whatever, but it was like a little, it wasn't bad. It was just like a little, bruise something by her eyebrow. Baby, when I tell y'all God is amazing, my God is amazing, okay? That's why can't nobody tell me nothing about God, because I know what God can do. God have saved my life so many times. When them people tried to rob me because I was getting ready to bless this lady with food, she called me and told me she needed when I tell y'all, baby, how God blessed me so many times. What the devil was turning for my bad, God turned it around for my good. Let me tell y'all my story. And maybe this is why I'm speaking this story. Somebody need to hear this. Somebody need to hear this story. The lady called me. I haven't heard from her in years. And it was a friend of the family. And she said she needed some money. No, she wanted some food or something because her bridge card wasn't on for a certain amount of time or whatever. And she didn't have, no money to get, she had medication or whatever to take, and she didn't have no money to get some food or something, she had said. And at that time, you know me, I have a heart where I help people. So my main thing was like, okay, I'm going to go pray for her, and I'm going to bless her with some food. I'll bring her some food, I went. I was finna go by myself that day, but something particularly that day told me at the time to take my prayer partner with me. I called my prayer partner. We're not prayer partners no more, but I called my prayer partner. And I went and picked her up, and she went with me. I put her to the restaurant first. I said, okay, I'm gonna get the food first before I go to the house. I put up to the restaurant. I went and got the food for her. As I went and got the food for her, I pulled up to the house. I called her and said, okay, put her house. Matter of fact, I had got her some Church's Chicken because whatever that was the closest restaurant that was right there. Got her some Church's Chicken, bought her a meal with the drink that come with the meal. I called her. I said, okay, I'm on your street. What house is it? Because it's so dark on the block. It was so dark on that block. And I'm like, what house is it? She like, oh, I'm the house that's, she gave the description of the house and come to find out I was parked literally right across the street from the house, right? So she comes out the house. I ain't seen her in years. She was so skinny. First thing I already knew, I said, she's on drugs. Somebody done got her. Oh my God, they done got her. And she came to the car, right? Now, she came to the car, seen the guy across the street, coming walking down. He just started pausing and just started standing right there looking, right? Then after that, on the other side, like the passenger side of the car, the house that was right there, I seen the guy came out from that house. And he was just standing right there too. And I'm looking like, I told her, I said, get in the car. I said, something not looking right about this. Get in the car. So she got in the car, y'all. When she got in the car, I drove hit a couple corners, drove around a couple blocks. So in the car, I was talking to her, asking, hey, how you been doing? How everything been doing? How the kids been doing? Blah, 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 blah. And she tell me, the kids was in system and, she was telling me, you know, and I was like, okay, who house is you at or whatever? She said her boyfriend boss. When she said her boyfriend boss, I already knew what that is, the drug. I already knew exactly what that was about. And I said, oh my God. So let me tell y'all what she was saying to me in the car. She said, yeah, we got a shotgun on the side of the house. She said, yeah, we had to turn the lights off. We had to nail the windows down. And I'm just thinking, as she's saying all this, I'm like, they trying to set me up. So after I hit the couple corners, I pull it right back up, right? I pull it right back up. When I pull it right back up, a guy coming from this way, one coming from the other side of the house that she came out. When I'm looking through my rearview mirror, I see a guy coming from that way. I said, oh my God, like they about to surround me, right? Something clicked right in my mind. A message that my pastor had preached before, don't faint, pray. It came to me instantly, right then and there. And some said, don't faint, pray. Y'all, I put my head down. I started praying. When I tell y'all, this is when I discovered when you pray, the devil flee. Because after I was done praying, y'all, after I was done praying, they say when you pray, the devil flee. Baby, when I tell you, after I was done praying, okay, they flee. But the spirit told me that she was going to slice my neck because she sat right in the back of me. But my prayer was so powerful when I prayed for her. It touched her to the point, y'all, she was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And she opened the door. She got out the car. And I had already gave her food, but I didn't give her a drink yet. So I gave her a drink. I said, oh, you forgot your drink. Gave her a drink. After I gave her a drink, I pulled off. But let me tell y'all, prior to that, before that happened, my mother had a dream about a girl had got raped at a school or something by like 5 guys or something, right, y'all? And that dream, when my mama first woke up from that dream, I was the first person she told that dream to, because it was meant for her to tell me that dream.